who actually say, why do you compare me to Africans? We are not the same. And when you hear stuff like that, you ask yourself a question. What doesn't work in the same? The only race in the world who cannot love each other. The only race in the world who hate each other are black people. I guarantee you that. They are the only one. Okay? Even among Africans, what happened? I talk about black Africans. And that's not the first time. In the history, you saw in the history how black Africans kill each other. For no reason, apparent reason, like a movement that just happened, and then they say, oh, that ethnic group is not good to the other one, or they look uglier than this, and they even make comment about the skin color among us black, to the point where one day they wake up and they start killing each other between black Africans. Or you have those who, for some, like it happened between Nigeria and Ghana in probably the 80s, I think, in the 80s, at the time when Nigeria had the boom petroleum, oil boom, I don't know how to say that in English. So they were looking for immigrants, African immigrants, to come to work in their country for some little jobs, because usually immigrants, when they go to other country, they don't steal the big jobs. Sometimes they do the little job that the people of the country cannot do. And what happened? Something happened later on, and they really, to those who know the history, they kick Ghanaians out of Nigeria very violently. What happened recently in South Africa? We saw black people, black South African, who were burning, okay, the African fellows from Zimbabwe, from Nigeria. We saw that in the news. But they didn't attack the white people who were somehow responsible for the hardship of black people in their country. No, they were attacking the black Africans. What happened? What is wrong with us? Okay? If black people are rejected, even in Africa, again, I'm talking, look in North Africa, see how black people, how black Africans are treated in North Africa. The way even North Africans see black Africans, that they are nothing to the eye. Because yes, Arabic people don't like black people. It's even worse. Okay, they can't even stand us at all. But then, what happened? We are rejected everywhere. We are not loved everywhere. I do not say that we should, be ashamed of ourselves. I think at some point maybe we should be thinking what doesn't work. Because I'm not sure that the history has always been like that toward us. When if between ourselves we hate each other, like I said earlier, those commentators who were making fun and putting to the world, showing to the world their ignorance, because they could never think like that if they were European teams. But because they were African, they really naturally made these comments on TV. It's sad. And the same black, and acting like that between each other, we want white people to respect each other. What we forget is something. The white people that observe us, they are laughing. Because I've never seen, personally, I've never seen a white American rejecting his European roots. I never saw that. Never. Even Asian American, they never reject their roots. Never. I told you that when I read the book of the Julie Otsuka, I went on to read more about Japanese American history, and I was so amazed to read that Japanese American back in the days were bringing traditional Japanese from Japan to teach them their culture. What does that mean? It means that they were part of that culture they were coming from. So I don't know what it is. And then we expect the other race to love us when we reject ourselves. It takes me to the Bible verse where the man, the powerful man, there was a man who was powerful. And then what happened? He had a man who owed him some money, owed him things. And what happened? The rich man say, okay, you know what? I'm going to let you go. I give you mercy. I will let you go with this debt. Just forget about it. The same man who has been forgiven, when he left the place, he saw one of the people who owed him money. He went to him. He beat him. He made him go to jail. He told him, look, you owe me that. You owe me that. When the rich man heard about that, he came and said, what? That's how you treat the other one who owes you money? And me, to who you owe more, I didn't treat you like that. This is what black people we are doing to each other. We want white people to love us, to respect us, but see how we treat each other. As Tupac sang in his song, let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we treat each other. Let's change the way we live. It's true. Black people need to change the way we are. We are not. No, there is something wrong with us. And if we do not sit and accept that, not accept it that in a way to be victim, but in a way to say, okay, we have to do better. Why do we hate each other? First, before asking the other ones to love us and to respect us.